had a case. I shot 3 people and 3 kidnappings and a whole bunch of other shit, right? To take the plea deal.
You said it so smooth, right?
I don't want to be loved like that.
I remember.
Love hard is signal for crazy.
Exactly. I don't want to be loved like that. But the
soft.
best person I've ever had, as far as like, are we talking about sex wise or just period? Oh, okay. I love them Pisces, honey. I love them Pisces
Why?
because they're emotional. It's like
You like emotions.
I like emotions, but to a certain
So you want a
extent.
nigga to be vulnerable?
I love my niggas vulnerable. Shit.
But
That
then
way
it
I
be
can.
like, oh, soft ass nigga.
Nah, but the vulnerable ones be the ones that'll beat your ass in the street real quick too,
Okay,
though.
yeah, the important part. What about your women? What you like about them? So we talking about bullshit.
I love Scorpio women.
You
Yeah,
are.
I'm a Scorpio. I love Scorpio women.
That's it.
Isn't that like having sex with yourself at some point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Pisces.
I was about to say, you get with a
Okay.
Scorpio woman, she's just as nasty
makes
as you
sense.
are.
Yeah, Scorpios are not.
Nasty.
Y'all more nasty.
Scorpios
well, the ones
get
that I
wicked,
experienced are more
yeah.
nasty.
Yeah,
like
they get
the
wicked.
Men.
Okay.
Like, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That shit crazy. Like, I'm having flashbacks now.
Don't do that.
shit
And it's finna
crazy.
be on, what is finna be on?
X and X,
That's
X videos.
crazy though.
I might have to make a page for that.
Pornhub.
Late night show since she cracked out the pajamas.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna start doing pajama episodes. Those gonna go to those name sites. I'm gonna save that one. What do you guys think about the Meg Thee Stallion Tory situation?
Oh, shit. I don't, see, when I voice my opinion, everybody get mad at me, bro.
Y'all on camera. Y'all got hoodies on, covering the whole head. I understand you covering the whole cut, but like you done turned the hat around, put the hood on.
Because
It's
you
none
know,
of my business.
I feel
Can't
like
see
it
nothing
wasn't
but can't
that.
see nothing but thigh.
I feel like me fighting court cases and shit before. I feel like, feel me? I don't seen a nigga get 3 years shooting 2-3 people.
He got 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
you saying he shot two? Not he shot, but he saw somebody.
You feel me?
Yeah, he saw
Nah,
somebody.
and it's like shit. Like boom, I had a case. I shot 3 people and 3 kidnappings and a whole bunch of other shit, right?
Okay.
But to take the plea
You
deal,
said it so smooth, right?
Yeah, I was like,
but to take the plea deal, they was like,
What?
they was saying
That's
some shit
wild,
like
17.
25 years, and it's like shit. Y'all trying 25 years for all that, but you know it ain't sound like, oh yeah, come on, hell nah. But you feel me? Y'all get this nigga 10 years for shooting her in the fucking toe. That's crazy. I don't agree with no nigga shooting no girl.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, look,
But
I'm
like,
gonna
the
get
10
some
years is
haters.
Crazy.
I'm gonna get some haters,
Okay.
and I don't care.
Go ahead.
I really don't.
Go ahead.
I don't think he
Can you
did
take
that
the hoodie
shit.
off? You already got the hat on.
I don't think he did it.
I think it was
Okay.
more.
I think the friend did it.
I
Okay.
think it was something else in the mix, man. Cause that
So-
shit crazy.
yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Because they fighting. What the fuck they got to do with Tory? He just fucked the both of them.
I agree, and then I
You
also
might.
disagree, only because the calls that he made.
I
was
didn't
the
hear the
best.
call. That's probably why I feel the way that I feel.
Okay, so I
Okay.
felt the way you felt until I heard the calls between him and the best friend. He was very prolifically apologetic. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do what I did. I was drunk. I don't even remember. Like, he definitely did this shit. I just feel like
Okay.
it was one of those situations.
But that could have been a lot of
like,
things.
No, exactly. I feel like you gotta understand situations. So it's like, even with like Chris Brown and Rihanna, people be so bad at Chris Brown. I'm a domestic violence survivor, and I still be like, fuck Rihanna, it's all Chris Brown, because bitch, you was putting your hands on this nigga first while he was driving. Y'all drunk.
Yeah.
You threw this nigga keys. Like, yeah,
All
bitch,
type
I
of
would have
shit.
fight
I
too.
just-
Like,
honestly-
and not to put it like that.
Yeah, I understand.
And I was about to say, honestly, I don't teach my son to hit women.
Yeah.
I always tell him, like, if they put their hands on you, you push them and you run out the door.
See,
like
that's
it's,
my
Okay.
thing.
Hold
So
on.
hold on.
Yeah.
but I also
Power
feel
walking.
like women shouldn't be putting their hands on a man. A man has feelings and emotions too. And the way that I was grew up,
Dummy.
the way that I was grew up, I grew up.
Point blank period.
The way that I grew up, my mama taught me, if you put your hands on a man,
Expect.
you better be ready for
ready to
him to
fight.
knock your ass down. You
Exactly.
better be ready to fight, cause you shouldn't be putting your hands on nobody.
So I'm gonna say I have an 11-year-old son. He knows not to. My daughter's 15. My son's 11. He knows not to touch your
You
sister.
lying.
They fight regularly in the house.
have
Like,
an
I have to
11-year-old.
deal with them fighting regularly in the house.
That's crazy.
But I may again get banned from the whole ever of social media. But I've always told my son, I was like, you better not ever put your hands on a woman. Last resort is you never turn your back, but you choke a bitch out and go.
Oh, put her to sleep. Put her to sleep.
I listen
Now you
to
got some crazy bitches out here, gang.
I listen to
Yeah.
crime podcasts a lot, and you don't understand how many men are domestic violence abused and murdered from domestic violence.
Cause
shit.
how you
Bitches-
gonna go to
And
the
they
police
don't-
like, yeah,
around
this
and
bitch beating on
done
me.
stabbed
Nigga gonna
them.
laugh at your
Nigga turned
stupid
around,
ass.
bitch, and shot them in the back, and it doesn't get considered domestic violence. It get considered a certain type of murder, so it doesn't get in those statistics.
Mhm.
But
Manslaughter.
the statistics
Yeah.
are
It is
high
domestic
for men
violence.
getting murdered by their significant
And I feel
other
like-
than it being female.
I feel like because
That's wild.
a lot of times, like,
Like, don't turn your back.
I know somebody, you know,
I'll kill a bitch.
but I know somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who went to jail for defending himself. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's
Got a whole
especially
gun
when you
pulled
black.
out on him. You feel what I'm
Especially when you
saying?
black. And you
Yeah.
dating.
And they locked him up. They didn't like the person that pulled the gun up.
Was she the same race?
Yes,
Oh, that's crazy.
girl.
It also depends on what state you in too, and the judge and all that shit. Cause you get one judge
Oh, they
that
going
be
for
like,
that in
"Damn,
South
my
Carolina."
nigga, you
Hey,
good?
now
I
you know
feel
what's so
bad."
crazy though?
What's
Yeah,
up?
my girl was in Vegas one year, right? So we had got to arguing about some shit, but we ended up getting a fight. We drunk, and I
Okay.
never hit her, but I'm on some like throwing, like they got vases in here and shit. I'm just throwing shit, y'all. So she runs out the door, and I always tell her about this thing. If we going at it in a private setting,
Mhm.
bitch, don't go in public. Like, what the fuck sense do that
We
make?
doing this. We acting
Somebody
crazy
gonna go to
inside.
jail. Like somebody going down.
It's the way he said it, like,
Don't
don't take
swear
your
to
ass
God,
out the
y'all.
door.
Like you
Yo.
can be in the middle of your crazy shit, but you'll stop being crazy. When
Yeah, I'm like,
bitch,
hold up, what you
hold
doing?
on, like what you doing?
I tell her like, bitch, you tripping? She going out the door. She crying. Ooh. So it is to the white people. I know it fucked up, but we got the argument in the middle of her doing her hair. So her hair fucked up, but it's
so
looking
she-
like I fucked
Fucked
her hair
her
up
hair
type shit.
Yeah.
So she say it is crazy because I said I just reached into my inner young boy, like, cause I came out the door like the white nigga, like he say something to me. I say, nigga, you can't be slanging no good dick, nigga, cause you don't not control your bitch, nigga. You wouldn't be saying nothing to me like this shit, nigga. What it is? What you want to do? That nigga turned around. He grabbed the phone back from my girl, and him and his girl walked. So I'm like, get your stupid ass back in the room. You out here tripping. Ooh, it's my birthday. You fucking shit up. So now I'm just going out. They knock on the door. So it's like, I'm a street nigga. I know when it's the police knock. She crying and shit. I straight tell her, I'm like, you tripping, get right.
The
So,
police
you
is
know what I'm
here,
saying? My
bitch.
girl from the hood too. My girl from the hood, so she like, shit.
Okay.
Nah, you get right. You need to sweep that up. You tripping, throw something over there. So boom, we go to the door. So it's so crazy, right? We go to the door.
real
So
love.
I got my shirt off. So she in her panties. So I'm like, hey, what's up? We haven't been there. We're going. He like, nah, we need to come outside.
Now we need to talk to you outside.
He like, I'm supposed to close. We need to talk to y'all. So I'm like, bro, I'm paying like $400 a night for this room. I want to do what I'm doing in the room. I don't want to talk. Ooh. So I'm trying to go like the bougie route.
Yeah.
He like, nah, y'all fighting. Ooh, I'm like, fighting where? Where? Nigga ain't no scratching, no nothing. That nigga look right at my neck. Like, what's all that? I say, nigga, I'm slanging good dick. So my girl just stopped laughing. Like, bro, chill. Like, we chill. I swear to God, my girl, like, bro, chill. The nigga take us down, so they take us downstairs. So mind you, we at the Aria Hotel.
You're at Aria doing this bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
sorry, that's where I stay.
And we had-
in Vidara.
And we had the
Sir.
the corner suite, the little 360
You was playing
corner
all the
suite shit.
fucking games.
But shit, I felt tried. I felt tried. Fuck that. I don't fuck over yet.
I'm not fighting.
So the nigga, this when I realized like Las Vegas take the side of whoever got the money type shit.
yeah.
Like, they ain't going girl or boy.
Interesting.
It's like whoever paid for this, like whoever named this
Whoever
shit
can
in.
bail
Yeah.
yourself out isn't worth it.
You feel me? So guess what the nigga do? He writes a statement. Like the white dude, he writes a statement. But
Yeah.
they try, but you know, my girl ain't never been through this. So I'm knowing what's going on. So this the dummy statement for you to come in here and think like, oh, she done wrote a statement on me. Nah, it was really her doing it.
Mm.
So he come in there, he showed the paper, but he tried to hurry up and fold it. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking in my head, like, man, my girl right neat as hell. I know that I ain't right. Feel me? Boom. So she thinking, she called her mama like, they taking me to jail. Fred wrote a statement on me. So they calling me like, you know how her mama the bitch. They calling me like, damn, what type of street nigga you is? You write a statement. Statement. I said, oh man, it's just so crazy. They want like $3,000 to get out, but then they got this shit called like an out of town bun, some shit where they just like really just let you out for free type, and you just catch up to them. Yeah, so bro, I'm sad as hell because my cousin there with his girl too. So we having fun, all that. My girl locked up. So we riding scooters, riding Vegas, all type of shit. I'm just like,
having fun.
Damn,
That's
bro,
crazy.
my girl. If you, we got the little tall little liquor shit. I'm like, damn, my girl would enjoy this. So I'm telling you like, shit, bro. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. I'm about to go back to the hotel.
Yeah.
So then my girl called me like, you got to be down here before 3 a.m. But it's so crazy. Around like 2:20, I get to gambling. I get to fucking them up. So I look down. I'm like, yeah, man, you gotta wait this one out. So I get back to gambling type shit. So now it's like 4 o'clock. I'm like, shit, it shouldn't be no difference. Tell me why the fucking jail closes to 6 a.m. Like, just shut down completely. Swear to God.
Shift change?
Man, fucking shift change. They do it with nobody coming out. You know, you still gonna go your ass in.
Yeah.
But nobody coming out from like 3 to 6. Nobody
Wow.
coming out at all. No matter what it is.
Oh,
So I sat down there like 3 hours and waited for my girl type shit.
Cause you fucked up. She was mad.
She was mad as fuck, but she was so happy to be out of jail.
She
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck.
She didn't give a fuck.
That's funny. So how'd you fix it with the mom when she tried? You like, what kind of street nigga you? Like, that was funny.
Oh, because I'm telling her like, you know, they don't see me go through a lot of shit. So I'm like, bro, y'all know, like, this look what? Like, you feel me? Because I don't have serious shit and they ain't said nothing type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, y'all sound crazy as hell. Like, you feel me? Like, some shit like that. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I got her, she got me. I don't dare do no shit like that. Then I started trying to tell nigga, and then my girl was like, I was already on probation. I ain't even supposed to leave the county type shit. So I'm all the way in
chill.
Las Vegas. So my girl was on shit like when they was locking her up. She just trying to cover like the scars and all that. Like she had scars on her too, but she was just trying to cover the shit up and just like shit. Cause I know I wouldn't have got out the same night. Like over.
You would have been, yeah.
All right. What y'all think Sukiana said to Dr. Umar?
What she
I don't-
say?
No one knows. We just saw them post pictures together.
In his ear.
Oh, she was
I
in.
don't know.
Ooh.
What you think he said to her?
She probably said she eat niggas' ass.
I feel like
He
she was
probably
like,
like, oh, yeah?
What can I take to make the coochie better?
Girl, go. You know that girl. Well, you know she.
Hey,
You
look,
want to switch?
I
Now
think.
we eating
Guess
niggas'
what I
ass.
think?
You got
Guess what I
Freddy
think she
confession?
told him? Guess what I think she told him type shit. Like, I think she tried to get like on some serious shit, like trying to be for real type shit. But I believe he more so was probably on some horny shit.
Umar be
Every
getting the
day.
hoes.
Yeah, when
You
you
said
get
what?
around the
He be
hoes,
getting the hoes.
he get all the
He
hoes.
be fucking.
He gets all the
Hey,
whores.
nah,
the
long live
whores.
Kevin
He don't even
knows.
get the hoes. He gets the whores for free.
Hey, what's his name? Kevin Samuels
Kevin
who had
Samuels.
died.
Yeah.
He was not playing with he was treating bitches like, oh y'all want to play? Like I
He
seen
was
him
also
tell.
spending money.
Exactly.
He was also doing the shit that he was talking about not doing.
Oh,
What-
He
duh.
died.
what did he say
died
not
with
doing?
a nurse, a white nurse bitch leaving his crib. So
What?
he died. He died. It was a white woman that he was fucking, a nurse. A white nurse he was fucking when he died.
Man,
That's
she
what
probably
caused
was-
pops
Why you so
that
mad
money.
about it?
I'm not.
She probably was
racist,
serving that man
but I'm
Percocets.
just.
man.
I'm like, just don't. I'm good. Talk all your shit, but don't do that. Don't do that and talk all your shit.
Are you mad because
Like,
she was not a woman of color? Is that what it was?
I'm mad she was a nurse because them the biggest hoes. Like, I do
Definitely.
adult content, and nurses in Gwinnett County is fucking more niggas than I done seen in
Yeah, don't
forever.
Nah, it be the nurses. That's a proven fact. Like that's a study. Like that's a study fact. I swear to
Who's
God.
Did the
outta
nurse-
here?
Yes,
Like,
nurses. I swear to God.
statistical fact, nurses
Nurses
getting it
Out of any career, a nurse will cheat on you the fastest.
fastest.
Yeah.
Swear to
They're
God,
around
that's just a
so-
proven fact.
They meet so many high valued people. They're
You gotta
around
think about it. They
doctors all
around doctors,
day.
brain surgeons, all these niggas in here. These niggas use a
Celebrities
super
go to
long
the
ass
jail.
word.
I mean, lawyers.
Yeah.
Everybody got to go to the doctor at some point. Everybody get hurt. Your son might get hurt, and now you a super, you know.
Feel
And
me?
it's like, oh yeah, I took care of your kid.
And then you be knowing it's the ones with the super tight scrubs. I'm like, damn, her ass fat.
Her
It be
ass
them.
Yeah.
Not it be them.
I swear to God.
Yeah, they be looking
Freddie
good
know
as
how to
fuck in them
recruit.
scrubs.
I'm telling you, like, y'all think about I just was in a hospital, so I'm telling you, be them, like, they coming there rubbing on your leg and shit,
They
like,
just
you
seem
okay?
like they know how to take care
You
of
feel me? And then I'm in there talking like I'm Tupac, like, y'all let me back on the street.
You're like, okay,
They
sweetheart.
like, you okay,
it's
Mr. Porter? Like,
Yeah, like,
like, you feel me?
How many? No, you got a girl. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm chill. All right. Let's see. Let's have some fun. What y'all think about Lizzo's situation with the dancers? Would you eat the banana?
If you already fat as hell, how the hell you gonna fat shame somebody, like, or body shame somebody? You already fat, Lizzo.
It's like, I don't know, it's levels, right?
I just think that nowadays dancers ain't got the tough skin like we used to have back in the day. Like when we used to have to go through HBCU colleges and shit, and we got haze and stuff
Wait,
like
you
that.
had to eat a banana out of vagina?
Hold up, what? That what she had to do?
That's
Yeah.
what you had to do?
No, they ain't have to do. Well,
Hold up, Lizzo told this girl to eat it.
one of the girls, they went to a sex show called the Banana Club in Amsterdam, if I remember correctly. And a part of the show, the stripper performer, whatever you want to call them, they have a banana in their vagina, and then they have people eat the banana out the vagina. And one of her dancers said she was.
To bananas.
That's a good cop out.
I am.
It's a good cop out. So one of the dancers, they said they felt forced to do it, and that was in
Man,
Los
bitch,
How do
just
you
eat the
feel-
banana out the coochie and keep pushing.
But how do you
So
feel forced to
sensitive,
eat
like.
a banana out of the coochie?
That's what I'm
Like, how do
saying.
you
If she
feel
wasn't with it,
forced?
okay, cool.
Okay, so
It's-
if all the 6 people before you did it. and
No, this
now
this
it's
from the
you.
same stripper.
Yeah, they gotta take a bite out the banana coochie. She just
Banana coochie.
I'm
Banana
thinking y'all
coochie.
saying like they
What?
gotta sit on stage and like this how they coming. And I'm
She
thinking
just
like
out there
Where your
you
shaking her
papers
leg
eating the
at?
like,
banana
take a
don't
bite.
mean that's like if you take like a little bite of the banana. You feel me?
Yo, the bite he
You feel me?
made.
I had to make sure so you understand like you just
Yeah,
like
that's funny as hell.
like a
Nah,
real little
nigga.
teeny. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
You
think
far from the coochie.
Either
Nah.
way,
You biting it out the
either
coochie.
way, if
from
it's
what
not a
I was
coochie,
supposed
would
to
it be next to you taking a bite? No, exactly.
It depends.
It depends. Nah.
Where your papers at?
Nah.
That man live on the wild side.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
Nah, it's-
I mean, I'm one of
I don't
those
never
people,
know what
I'm a
I'd
peer
do.
pressure kind of person, so I might have been like,
You
The
against
peer
that?
pressure would make me curse
Everybody-
everybody out.
Really?
Though. Like y'all got
I'm
me
a-
fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
Hell no.
I'm allergic
Next.
to bananas, so I would have made my way out of
So-
that motherfucker regardless. But yeah, nah, I might have been like,
So
damn.
yes for you.
Everybody else jumped off the cliff. I wouldn't have.
So yes for
Nobody
you.
died.
Yes for you. What about you?
I need to see some papers first.
You gotta
It
think
didn't go
about it.
all the way in the vagina.
That's what I'm
I get
saying.
it.
Like I'm taking a. You feel me? I just showed y'all 2-3 times how I'ma bite it. Like super at the
Is
tip.
I'm a taste
That's
of
funny.
banana.
Look at the
Eat
tub.
the
Real
banana.
shit.
That's not a
Pretty
pause
ass.
moment.
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a pause moment.
yeah. But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I get it. Like she could have. I don't know. But it ain't
Why
worth.
do you feel forced to do something you don't want to do though?
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
grown
like-
as hell.
I could defend it
Life
on
in
both
general.
sides. When you talk about peer pressure in a workspace, people will be a part of a culture, and something that's normalized there would not be normal to people outside the bubble. And then if you have a situation where you're partnering with the boss, because they perceive her as the boss. So when you have a situation like you go out with them and then she telling you to do this thing, like, oh, don't be a basic bitch, and now you feel pressure to do it.
Oh, okay.
Because if
Shut up.
just think about it like this: if you lose a job with Beyonce, Rihanna, any high profile person like Lizzo and everybody I just named, your chances of getting on with another act like that is probably gonna be slim to none, right?
Because it's
Yeah.
like why she got fired. Even if
Exactly.
they don't know why you got fired, you got fired.
Right.
So that's it.
And that
Which
will
is
lead people to do
whack
things
as
that they
fuck.
normally wouldn't do because I'm gonna be dead in this career, or I gotta find something else to do.
I just feel like everybody should say it with me. No. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like you gotta have integrity, and character, and you gotta love yourself. I don't give a damn what nobody gotta say about me. Oh, okay, I ain't gonna get another gig like this. Okay, let me go find some. Let me go over here and put my talent somewhere else.
Go take your talents to South Beach.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying.
Yep. We can close with this. I got a little game I made called "What's Worse." So essentially, I'll give you two options. It's kind of like what we did earlier, Good Motion, Moving Stupid. So essentially, what I do is I'm gonna ask you two scenarios, and you tell me which one would be worse. So, fake laugh at anything you have to say, or someone giving you a fake moan. Which one would be worse?
Yeah, that fake moan
Fake
hurt.
moan.
That hurt. Like,
Unanimous.
Like, bitch,
She said it hurt. Like his face, like.
yeah. Like, and then what if y'all argue? She like, well, I was faking that shit.
Fake moan is like, I put my effort into this. Like, that's like, you laughing, okay. It's like, all right, maybe you just didn't find my humorous.
Like, what if you and that
No.
motherfucker hitting that shit from the back,
Fake
you
moan?
sweating, thinking you
just-
going crazy.
Especially when you could have told me how to fix it.
Yeah, my goal is to make you moan. So, fix it? Nah.
Like, tell me what I'm
My
doing wrong
soul
or
is
something.
hurt. Yeah, like, let me know
Don't
what I'm
fake
doing
moan. So
wrong
fake
so I
moan?
can
Yeah,
adjust.
yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
that
fake
fake
moan.
moan hurt.
Okay.
I cried.
What is the appropriate way to give somebody constructive criticism during sex? Or not during sex, but about sex?
I mean, during.
Nah, I'm getting to right then and there. I told
Yeah,
a bitch
nah,
one
right
time,
then,
move your
too.
teeth.
During.
Oh, that's mandatory.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, I think that's pretty basic on both sides, right?
Move your teeth.
Yeah,
yeah,
too much
Man,
teeth.
listen.
Too much
Yeah.
teeth.
yeah, like,
I'm good for a critique, or you could just stop.
You gotta. I about to say you can sexy talk
That's
their
how you-
way through it.
Give me an example. I need to hear this.
I need to work on the sexy talk because I'm
You don't do
asshole.
sexy talk?
I come
You just
out.
be
right.
like-
Wait,
Sexy
you
talk.
the Pisces, so you supposed to be the like.
I'm telling you, she the Scorpio. She know what to say to your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that motherfucker goes south, she gonna tell you some shit. That motherfucker
Because you
go.
don't want to break
Yeah.
it. You don't want to break a man's ego. Like you want to enjoy it, so you tell him like, "Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, do it this way."
Yeah, then
Ooh,
we
do
hit
it
it right
that
now.
way.
Do it.
You see how she pinched her thigh?
she's actually pinching her calf,
The
which
calf
is very
muscle, yeah,
nice
that's
also.
what I meant. Yeah.
I'm looking at
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
you know, you talk him through it. Do it this way. Do it that way. So he feel like, okay, cool. Like I'm in this shit.
Yeah, I got
I'm
one
in
that's
this
gonna
shit.
put me
And
up
then
on game.
you
Yeah.
teaching them and you molding them how
Yeah.
you like it.
She gave you a finishing move.
See?
Oh, you got to hit the finish.
Okay, so let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Sorry,
Go ahead.
I'm mixing it. But if you're doing that and they're not following the directions,
Then I just take control. Okay, you know what? You ain't doing this
Let
right.
me
Let's
get on
flip
top.
over. Let me show you something real quick. Let me go
Okay.
ahead and get mine real quick. Hurry up and let you get yours so you can get up out the door.
So that's me in the beginning. I don't got the patience. I'd be like,
If we
Okay.
here, we here. You
If-
ain't going nowhere
but
until I
if
get mine.
if we're here, you should feel that I'm not like my regular energy. If I'm like,
I feel like people too grown to not know how to fuck though.
No.
It's different levels.
No.
It's
But
different levels.
different
Just
people
like
like
when
it fuck
nasty, you
different
talk about
ways, you know?
somebody's nasty here is vanilla elsewhere.
Exactly. Just some people. It's about paying attention. That's what I feel like. That's what I'm saying more to that aspect. It's like
I had this
yeah,
one girl that
you
used to
could be talking
FaceTime
a
her
nigga and
friend.
then he don't
Like,
listen.
Hold on, let's get into this.
I
What's that?
swear, this shit crazy. Boom. So this like I think like 2015 or some shit. I tried going to school because I had got a scholarship type shit.
All right.
Boom. So it's just so much going on and shit. And so like this was the phase of when, remember how bitches used to have they whole little light skinned nigga phase. Like, ooh. So this was when the dark skin started winning. So I'm like, damn, I'm fucking a bitch like you. Like that's crazy. Like what the fuck? You feel me?
Yeah,
And shit,
yeah.
like so boom. I ain't gonna say her name, but so she got the phone like propped up on the windowsill. So she sucking that motherfucker. So she like, hell nah, my bitch got to see this. She FaceTime her. No, she texted like, where you at? So she like at the house. Ooh. So she like answer the FaceTime. She FaceTime her. So when she answered the FaceTime, she sucking my dick or whatnot. So she like, damn girl, hold up, let me see. Ooh. This bitch turn around and start playing with herself type shit, like on the camera, like on FaceTime type shit. This shit did something to my spirit. Like,
Did it in a good way or a
yes,
bad way?
in a
No.
great way. Like, I'm like, damn, I ain't even know. You gotta feel me.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, bitch is just going crazy.
Good motion.
Like, wow, that shit fucked me up. I used to always try to tell her, like, hey, what the hell friend it? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I kept trying to get them in the same room.
Hey, call your homie.
He's like,
Oh God, I used to be
Hold
shit.
on.
We
Y'all don't want
alright.
y'all want to go out and get no drinks. I used to always be trying to get her ass out.
Did
I
you ever
guess
get
she,
her?
Nah, she must have knew what I was on. But I smacked the friend though, but not with her type shit.
Dang.
he said, I did definitely.
I
fuck
did.
with
Nah,
her."
but
I
guess what,
definitely
though?
did
How'd you get her?
that.
How'd you get her?
No, she said like, oh, what you want to fuck? Like, nah, you can do that. Like, ooh, call her like, girl, ooh.
Yeah.
She like, oh, tell him what, like, what's Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So you just want to do it together.
I don't know. They probably would have did it together. I just couldn't never get them together type shit. Cause one of them had a kid, so and then one of them didn't. So you know how that go.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. What's worse, Having a lisp or stutter?
Stutter.
Stutter,
Stutter.
definitely.
I can deal with the lisp.
Stutter elongates time. Like, I don't got time.
But you
Shit
still
like
got-
that.
You got no
People-
patience.
People I don't. Like, someone get frustrated with your ass. Like, nigga, what are you
That shit
trying
made
to
me slap you
say?
upside the head. Like, nigga, just text me. That's serious.
Your text messages when somebody got a
me.
stutter. That's funny. That's funny.
You feel me? Like,
You ever know somebody when they stutter, like the more upset or excited they get, the worse it
That-
is.
no, but that's-
Do you not? Do you not
Make it
remember?
talk.
Do you
Yeah.
not remember when you come to the shop? We got one.
Wait, what? Who
We
was one?
got one. He be stuttering his ass off.
I didn't hear it.
D.
I'm gonna have to come.
I love him,
I just got a
though.
lineup, but I feel like I need
But
to
as
get
soon
another
as,
lineup because I'm petty.
as soon as he get excited, you know what I'm saying? I be
Hey,
like,
get that for me.
where you want me to get
You know,
it?
see,
Who you
it's
decide
not
to choose?
straight.
That's crazy. Like, I don't
Hey,
see
you know, it's
it,
so
bro.
crazy when they finally get the word out, they be feeling accomplished.
they
like a
sure
motherfucker.
Yeah,
You
do.
feel-
It's like it come out fast hell at the end. My homeboy, let God rest his soul. I swear to God, I ain't heard a nigga stutter worse than this nigga ever. Like, this nigga might be like, I just want you.
You be
But
mad as hell.
like, bro, what the fuck is you saying? Like, you feel me?
I used to have a cousin like that. Boy, he couldn't say.
Like this.
He
Like,
couldn't
And
say
you be
mama
trying to
worth
be
a
nice,
damn.
but you
Yeah.
like, I know you got an issue, but it's like,
Oh, man.
nigga, hurry up.
But 17 seconds in on a word is crazy. 17 seconds is crazy on the auntie want you. That's crazy, man.
He missed the 17.5.
Man, that shit crazy, dog. Like,
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
real shit.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so last week I introduced some comedians to this thing with koala bears. So I don't know if you guys know about koala bears, but most koala bears, I think 90% have chlamydia. Did you guys know that?
Yes, but
Okay,
damn, I'm just trying to figure out why you. What we
Hold
going
up.
with
I
this?
got you. I'm gonna roll
So
it out.
chlamydia
why?
came from niggas out here fucking koala
I
bears.
don't know that.
It's a
I don't know that.
possibility because they was fucking animals. That's how. What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
But hold on.
They was
Maybe it
definitely
came
fucking
from
animals
Europe,
back
where
then.
the palm people are.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But koala bears, they cannot control their pee, and they can transfer their chlamydia on a human by peeing on a person.
Ah,
So
I always thought they were
Dude,
so cute. Never
So you telling me if he pee on my leg, I can catch chlamydia?
apparently so.
Oh, okay.
You sure you don't gotta have like no open cut or nothing?
I don't know. I didn't get that much in the
I'm about
Cause
to say-
that's like some
'Cause I-
acid
it
piss.
That made
I
me
was
want to
giving
pull
us-
out my phone and look that up real quick.
That's something on a car ride home. You have the iPad.
That's
All
crazy.
right. So the reason I bring that up, what would be a worse lie? Little me saying I was helping with the groceries, or somebody saying they got chlamydia from the koala bear?
Man, help the bitch with the groceries. Fuck.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, say for instance, boom, you fuck a bitch, and then you find you got chlamydia, and then the whole like, I ain't been doing that. Then they tell her like, oh yeah, you got chlamydia from whoop. Yeah, I slap shit out her like, bitch, what are you talking about?
I mean, that is worse, but I
Where'd
just
you go
don't
to the
know.
zoo? You would have took pictures. I know you.
Hey, look, time out. So y'all remember I was saying y'all about my white friend? Now you
Okay.
saying koala bears.
Yeah.
This why I used to love hanging with this nigga. His allowance was some shit like I think like 38.5 every week.
Okay.
So boom, they put you in the ballpark of how they playing. Yeah, yeah. So this how they come in every week. The nigga tell me, I swear to God, I'm gonna show y'all this shit. The
I'm
nigga,
always up.
guess what? Guess who his girlfriend was before?
Recruiting.
Guess who his girlfriend was before he just got with the little chick he was with?
Who?
Angela Simmons. This who he used to go with.
Okay, no, seriously, I don't even meet your friends.
I'm show you. I swear to God. Boom.
Fuck showing me.
So goddamn, this nigga did he did some crazy shit. I swear to God, we sitting in the back room eating. So like they got like what Future drink when he come, like what Chris Paul drink. There's like different celebrities what they drink when they come.
Okay.
So we drinking and shit, but he don't drink, so we drink it. So he talking his shit, like usually be on some humble shit. So he talking his shit.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, I know ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Fred them with me. So me and my homeboys in New York with him.
Yeah.
The nigga say, you know what? Let me call my mom. Nigga call his mom and say, I need you to book 16 flights from Australia to from Queensland, Australia to New York City, LaGuardia. So I'm looking like, what the fuck? I swear to God, y'all, literally, like I want to say the next day or like the day after that,
I feel so
it was
poor.
16 hoes from Australia in the Airbnb. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. 16 hoes in here sounding like Steve Irwin, fine as hell. swear to God, I said, what the fuck? I said, I thought I was living life. This boy here though, bro. Like,
I thought.
the nigga tell me like, yeah, Fred, I want to just introduce you to some of my family members. We're gonna go meet them. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he leave. Now, mind you, like they was doing cocaine and all they drugs. So
Yeah.
I don't judge. Do your thing.
Yeah.
So shit, I'm just smoking me some weed. Feel me? Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. They get to saying shit like, so the next day is like some hangover shit. Bitches butt naked in the condo, like this shit crazy, dog. I swear to God, like there was some wild ass
Sound
shit.
like a morale party?
This shit was crazy, bro. So
I
guess
need to
what?
get back to
So
Cali.
he wake us up. He wake us up. So it's me, like the people that was here before the girls came.
Okay.
He like, come on back, go meet my cousins and all them. I'm thinking like, we driving or some shit like that. Swear to God, bro, we go to like this is I think it's called it's something with a Y. It's a hotel with a Y. But we go to the top and this nigga, we took a chopper to the Hamptons, like where all the rich people be. Like, and I'm really like, I'm showing my homeboy them at home and they like, what the fuck? Like, this shit turned my whole everything I thought of how I knew I wanted to live. This shit turned around.
Yeah.
I got home on some. Boy, I got
I
time.
wanted this.
Yeah.
Like niggas, you can ask some niggas in my hood start seeing me like, what he about to go to California? I just start going out like every week. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gone. I figured out I'm gone. Swear to
Yeah.
God.
Straight like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he definitely made me see life different.
Did he have any koala bears?
Nah. That shit crazy. It made me think about that though. But nah, it was a lit situation.
Crazy. Y'all still cool? Y'all still
Yeah.
tight?
He started producing.
Who's he dating now?
He did something.
Why you say such a sweet way?
Oh.
He's dating right now.
Right.
I think she like a Ralph Lauren model or some shit like. She do like modeling type of shit.
Yeah.
Nah, okay, cool, whatever.
He pinches her
They
calves.
like me. They like me.
And it's so
Like that
crazy
pig
because his
mom.
ass love black girls. Like he ain't trying to really even fuck
Yeah.
around white
Same.
at all for real.
Call me
Like unless he just having fun or some shit.
I used to be a personal assistant to multiple celebrities, so I'm just saying I'm good at my job. If you ever need one.
How many NDAs have you signed?
Ooh. Am I allowed to answer that question based on the NDAs?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to say what was in the NDA. You can
No,
just
no,
say
And
how
who
many.
you signed it for? Just how many?
Yeah.
So I mean, you can see a nigga get killed in here, can't say nothing.
Legally, that won't hold up, but
No, yeah. Once you go through like courts and stuff like that, something like that, I'd have to, or I could plead the fifth, so I don't incriminate myself for being there if I did something. But anywho,
she's been coached.
I do not know.
She just said it's like a
Hey, get
script.
your paperwork up, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how many NDAs I've signed.
More than 20. Is there?
It's less than 20, but
Okay.
I also do movie projects.
Okay.
So I've signed them for those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so that I'm not gonna count that. So like for like personal stuff,
Yeah.
like 9.
Okay.
Being
So
around certain people.
in given the NDA, trying to figure out how to phrase this so I don't get you jammed up.
No, because it's
I
like
don't do the Vlad thing. So
nothing crazy. People that should have had me sign NDAs didn't, honestly. I've signed NDAs on business shit
Okay.
and my regular shit. I'm not one of those people. I'm not a phone. Like, I have 2 phones. You'll never see me out. When I'm outside having fun and enjoying myself with those type of people, my phone's not out. Because it's just
I'm glad we
there's
walked
certain
into
people
this.
there that don't want to be on camera doing whatever the fuck they decided to do in that moment. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we walked in this. I guess we can close on this. When you get to certain rooms, as he described, you see life from a different perspective. You see different levels of wealth, and you see different habits, whether it's good, bad, or like, oh, I don't know, I've never seen anything like that. When you get to certain places, certain people have to take a picture. They have to do a video so they can show it to everyone else. How do you and then you have people that would get kicked out of the room when they might mess up a scenario because they have to be the person with the camera phone.
But those are social media people.
Yeah.
Like the social media, the YouTubers,
Like if
those
this your
people,
life and like this how you
they
living.
have to
Yeah.
do that to show
Mm-hmm.
when you're around those real actors, those real music artists. No, their day-to-day life, they're not taking pictures, they're not taking videos. That is their job. They hate that shit. They don't want to 90% of the time.
I'm not talking
do
about
that
them.
shit.
I'm talking about the person that's never in that environment and is new to them.
No, I understand it's new to them, but it's just like, if you know better, you know better. How'd you get in that room? If you got into that room, then someone told you what the fuck the right things are to do. I'm just saying.
Mm.
Someone before you got there, you were told what you can or cannot do based on who the fuck you are in this room. So that's a level of who you walked in with. I've walked in with people where it's just like, you better be quiet and sit in the corner and be invisible. And I walked in with people who tell everybody who you are. Who am I? Whoever the fuck you want to be. Oh, okay.
That's
Like,
hard.
Like dead ass, like you in that industry, it's when you're first walking in the room. It depends on who you walking in with, and who you walk in with is who you can be. So that's that.
So what if a bitch got nothing to lose and sign an NDA? Like,
Good question.
That I mean, they do that all the time. Chicks you see on TMZ and just the info
You see them
they
doing
get
interviews.
from the info they get low key and no one knows. Yeah, those are those bitches that done signed the NDA, but I can give you information and get a little bit of money off of it. A little 100, 500 for that little bit of info. That's how they get those bullshit ass details. Oh, we have
Who bit Beyonce?
Everybody knows who bit Beyonce.
who bit Beyonce?
Everybody knows who bit Beyonce. Y'all don't know who bit Beyonce?
You see? No.
Wait,
No,
somebody bit
we're not in
Beyonce?
these rooms, Mariah.
I wasn't in that room, but I know who
know.
bit Beyonce.
Who bit
Who
Beyonce?
the fuck bit Beyonce?
I can't remember her name right now.
Oh.
No, she's in that.
Was she an actress?
Sanaa Lathan. There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Not
she
like
did.
The actor?
Sanaa
Yeah.
Lathan bit
Yeah.
Beyonce.
She did
That's
bite
the
Beyonce.
Love and Basketball bitch, right?
Yeah. Because Tiffany Haddish
Y'all
said
love
it.
how black people remember names.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish
Being
said
part of
it.
movie,
I heard
yeah.
one or two before she confirmed, but yeah, Sanaa was having fun that night, and
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I don't judge nobody.
She probably
It's about
was
how you
like,
handle
"What's
your
up
shit.
with
If you
that
handle
over
your
there?"
Shit, then handle your shit. If you can't, then you can't.
Hey, I
In
would
that
have
moment,
really.
I mean,
you
she
know,
shot her shot.
You ain't never look.
Hold on, so
I'm-
she walked up and just bit. Hold on.
No.
Right, you wanna know where she bit her at,
Was
right?
it some sexy shit or like?
It's not
some-
no walk up
I'm
and
hungry.
bite. It was like some. You got too friendly. You thought y'all was real friends at that moment, and it's just like, no, you're at my party, and we're saying hi. You got too friendly in the moment, and I bit someone before, but they were okay with me biting them. It wasn't
Nice.
Beyonce.
Why you
Y'all didn't
like
see.
that?
Y'all didn't see. What's his name? The boy Ghost. With the shit with Beyonce.
No.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he got a little too.
He got a little frisky.
in the moment. You
Yeah.
will say, yeah.
You didn't recognize that died off on Power right after that.
I didn't realize
You
that
said he
because I
won?
ain't watched Power like that.
Ghost died right after that shit.
He's talking about you guys know what he's talking about, right?
Omari.
When Omari Hardwick it was
Yeah,
a
niggas thought
concert.
all that big swole shit was gonna be something.
Yeah, he got a
What he
little. He
touched?
got
Yeah,
Yeah.
and bit his lip type shit. Like, yeah, and Jay-Z was right there type shit. Like, yeah.
But how do you handle situations like that when you have
They showed y'all
celebrities?
to have, they cut that
Jay
chick.
Z,
Yeah,
turn
but-
a nigga water off.
50 Cent, like, in
Turn a
his
nigga
career.
water
But
off.
I'm just
man.
saying, but
Hey, yo,
I'm
Fizz,
saying,
get him
Scooby
up out of here.
was she,
Hey, yo.
but was
Hey,
she
yo.
performing?
I don't know.
No, like, she was walking to the seats type shit. Like, walking to the seats.
Oh.
After award winning or something like
Yeah,
that.
some shit like that. But you know how,
I
like,
think I know what
you
you're
know how
talking about.
motherfuckers see you and then they give you the little, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he
got-
gave a little too beside himself.
Yeah, he did some shit like, it like, look in the camera like, you know how niggas bite their lip type shit.
Like Ghost was ghosting.
Yeah,
Ghosting,
you
Ghost
really
was
thought your
ghosting.
character was you for real. Like,
Jay Z
no, boy.
took all his hood nigga out. Was like, no, we're not doing that.
That shit
That's
crazy
wild.
though.
Yo, he's like, yo, I gotta yo, this series finale gonna be crazy.
Man, his ass was off of that bitch the same. I swear to God.
It's crazy, but that's how really people don't think of things like that and how little that thing is. But you probably right as fuck. Like that's how
people
that's
get it.
how it
Cause
is.
you gotta think about it, bro. Everybody loved Ghost.
Yeah.
That shit ain't been the same since they killed off Ghost.
Nah, they didn't
Yeah.
have to make 4 other TV shows because this
You feel
nigga
me?
gone.
Yeah.
So now you gotta think about it, like, and you know it's a boss move. Like that was some shit like fuck Jay-Z calling 50. Like that was some Jay-Z calling like stars.
like
hey,
I don't want to
yeah.
see this nigga.
Like
on
if
my
y'all,
TV
if
no
y'all
more.
gonna do that, alright bet.
Mm.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
that's
Look, I
crazy.
swear to God, I see him another fucking Saturday. I'm
Man,
shutting
his
all the
ass-
stars
bro,
down. Y'all
his
ain't never
ass
getting
is
that.
crazy.
dead. He's died off that motherfucker. I swear to
Either he
God.
died on the
That's
show or
crazy.
in real life. Pick
But
one.
what? Either one.
He said pick
Nigga
one.
playing Jay-Z a stab sub too. Nigga selling no bootleg.
Look, that
CDs,
is,
thought
you
he
can
could
get it,
stab.
that is still a hood dude. People be playing like
Yeah.
Jay-Z ain't
Yo,
from
you know what's
Marcy
crazy?
Projects.
My nigga said you broke my heart.
Yeah, like, that's crazy.
like,
Yeah.
And he hit him in the club though, like on
like
some
you thought
gangsta
you was
shit.
Ghost.
Hey man, I mean I understand it. You messing up my money on a different level. Like you
Yeah.
talking about I don't know how many thousands of dollars or million or possibly millions of dollars, because we've all seen people have leaks in albums and they have to re-record the album or make new singles and stuff like that. Like that really compromises a person's career. So I get that. I get that.
It can go both ways though, because the dude, Lil Baby signed Rollo Rodriguez.
Yeah.
He blew up off of leaked songs. Like they kept leaking all his songs.
Rollo?
Now you talking about Rollo fam going at him.
I'm sorry. A lot of these rappers have the same name. No offense.
I ain't gonna lie, Rollo come from around my parts. Free Rollo.
I was like, they have a lot of the same names. My bad.
So,
Rollo's come through.
before I wrap, I'd like to ask everyone, does everyone feel like...
You like freestyle?
No,
I'm
not the show.
joking.
Oh, you funny.
Okay.
Does everyone feel like they've been heard? They feel like you guys got anything you guys want to talk about? Get off your chest at this moment.
I want to ask y'all one question.
Go for it.
All right, so I was just looking at this thing last night. Like, I could tend to get high and look at like space shit.
Okay.
Y'all think we the only ones here?
Nope.
No.
Hell no.
Like, I feel
Hell
like they're just
no.
too crazy to
When you
believe.
say here, you mean
about to
here
get me
on
started.
Earth?
Look at
No, I'm saying
Or just in the universe?
just in the universe.
No,
I
absolutely not.
I think it's shit on Earth.
Oh, they're already here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of
They've
course.
been here.
Yeah, like,
And they be looking at us like we some.
bro, you
dumb
gotta think
motherfuckers,
about
too.
this shit.
This is a vacation place for aliens.
They built pyramids.
That's funny.
Everywhere.
It is,
Like, you got pyramids like in South America, Mexico, like everywhere. Who the fuck built these big ass things? Like,
Yeah.
People.
It's in hieroglyphs. Like, it's all in hieroglyphs. Egyptian hieroglyphs have the ships coming down from the sky.
yeah, I seen
Millions
shit
of
like that
years
with like
old.
the Samaritans and all that shit.
Mayans, all
Yeah,
that
that
have
shit.
the shit.
You know the Mayans came from Mexico all the way to Georgia.
Mhm.
That's
Nice.
crazy.
There.
I mean, if you look at the states, everything has a Native American name for the most part. Everything from like Louisiana Purchase over.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're about to see aliens for real in the next 5 years.
I think we've already seen them.
Oh no,
I think we just are gonna see them in maybe their real form.
that's
or
what I'm
another
saying.
form.
We're about to see them in their like the government doesn't tell us things just to tell us things. Like the reason they've
You talking about the town homie when homie was talking about?
yeah,
Yeah.
just because they
Somebody said that was fake.
no, it's a real fucking meeting. It's a real. But that goes into the world.
Yeah.
It's fake. It's just that's how you keep people sitting the fuck down and shutting up and not really paying attention to what's going on around you. So it's just like, no, it's real, and they mentally prepare us.
Y'all know where I
because
think they at for real though?
Where they at?
Antarctica. Want me to tell you why?
they've been there.
Want me to tell you why I say Antarctica? Because
Everything's
look,
been
they don't
there.
never lie to you in movies. You remember every time Superman had to go charge back up or anything like that, he went to
go to
Antarctica
Antarctica.
and visited his dad. The ship they sent him in.
Yeah.
Like how he learned who his people
Ooh,
was, all
Freddie
that.
Smart.
Yeah, so then you gotta think about it too. Like when they be telling y'all about Antarctica, and they be saying, "Oh, this country got this part of Antarctica, this country got this part."
Yeah.
You know, that's like a motherfucker saying they going to Hawaii, but like, yeah, I went to the U.S. You know, them
But
all
you went to
islands.
Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody have never went on the mainland Antarctica.
That's a lie.
Who?
But
Richard Byrd.
there are plenty of people that are there and go there regularly, but you don't hear shit because they know shit. And if
It's
you
only
know
one
shit,
person
you
who
die.
says. It's only one person who said something about this nigga named Admiral Richard Byrd. He did this shit called like Operation High Jump or some shit. But basically, he was saying like, once you get past the like the islands of Antarctica and shit, like it get grassy and all that shit. Like
It's
deep,
beautiful.
yeah, like
It's not ice. It's not
Not ice.
cold how they say it is. If you look at ancient maps show Antarctica as like how Africa is. It's
Yeah,
grassy
like-
as fuck over there. So if it is ice, it's because something is going on over there. And if it's still how it's supposed to be, it's because, again, there's something over there that they just don't want us to be a part of. But yeah, I'm not gonna have that conversation because that is super deep. And I'm
Yeah, like
I'm way into
the
like,
ice,
yeah.
the ice wall shit. They say like that's what separates. Like they got this shit called the firmament map type shit. Like that shit crazy, bro. And I used to think people was tweaking, and then like I just really started looking at it, and I'm like, that makes sense.
You gotta think everything is real. I'd be like, I believe everything is real. Anything you see in a movie, our government is a full disclosure government, but our full disclosure isn't laid out. Like everything in law is supposed to be like, you know,
Yeah.
when you look at law shit, you can't understand 90% of it because it's put in a certain way. So our law for telling us things is clearly says full disclosure. We're supposed to know everything. So how are they telling us? Through
Through the media.
movies, through TV
Cartoons,
shows, through
yeah.
cartoons, all those things you think is a joke is fake. No, these are things they're trying to let y'all know. So when you see the fuck it, you're not gonna be too, but you still gonna be like, oh damn, I saw that in a movie. Oh shit, it's real. like, so
I
yeah.
did not think I was gonna get Freddie talking about conspiracy theories.
Right.
That shit real, bro.
That shit
But
is
that's just like the
wild.
show
That shit
Black
real.
Mirror, like how
Like-
the Black Mirror show.
Yeah,
And
I think that's how they reveal certain technology that we're gonna be exposed to.
Yeah.
So my littlest thing, like I'm allergic to fruit, but
What?
only in the United States.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense because of the pesticides.
Yeah.
Cause
It has to be.
but again, it's something that developed. Like as a child, I ate fruit. As I got older, one fruit I couldn't eat. Next fruit, like orange, I ate it Tuesday, Wednesday. I ate an orange and my throat closed up. So
Are you
like,
sure I have fruit in that water? You good with that?
I didn't touch the water.
Okay.
Damn, that's
it's still full.
crazy.
It's still full. But when I go out of country, and Puerto Rico is part of the United States, but they haven't started chem things there. They still grow their own food there. They still kill and slaughter their cows and pigs.
I ain't
for
gonna
their
lie, I
food
want to try
there.
a starfish.
So yeah,
That a fruit?
like other countries,
Oh.
not trying to
Star
kill
fruit.
their people.
Yeah,
That,
Starfruit.
yeah, he said starfish.
He said
I was like,
starfish.
I had to think
I was
about
about to
that.
say, wait a minute.
But yeah, like
Starfruit, that's good.
America
Yeah,
ain't right.
it's
Like,
real good.
Yeah, something's wrong. Period in this whole situation. Because I go to other countries and I could bust down everything, and then I'm here and I can't eat a fruit.
out of the
I'll
three
die.
people here, who do y'all think got the most? Who got the most interesting internet history?
I say me,
Yeah.
cause I looked up the American Stonehenge yesterday for a 3-hour episode and sat there and watched a nigga talk about stones, different rocks.
Yeah.
I be watching some crazy shit.
Me too, though.
I
Like,
get
I'm
a lot
into-
of I get a lot of psychological stuff in my use
Yeah, I
of
just
history.
watch it.
I'm
Yeah.
into like reincarnation,
I'm
Really?
also personal.
trying to figure out like
Yeah, I
when
just
we
be
go to
tripping.
sleep and how
Then
we.
the next day I watch drill artists get to fighting type shit. I just get some real ratchet shit the next day.
So I
Balance.
watch people
Balance.
fighting all day, and then I watch all the energy.
Yeah,
and
nighttime it get
transference
real with
and
me.
getting
Yeah.
this
Nighttime
shit.
it get serious. My girl already know. She just lay down and go to sleep. She already know.
She
But,
just he on this shit.
but when I might be like, babe, look, I'm telling you. She be like, yeah, you right.
Look, that like that Alabama fight shit. I watched that shit like 4 times, and then I showed
I'm
every
from
single
Alabama.
person in my family one by
Bro,
one. I
the
showed
fact
my
that
kids. I
nigga
was like, if you see
swam-
a fight, you swim too.
That shit is crazy, bro. That nigga
Alabama shit.
swam.
I felt liberated.
When I say I got chills every time I watched the fight and I
Like-
saw that boy in the water swimming to the fight, I was just like, yes, my nigga.
Like,
You did
and he
that
got
shit.
in like he swam over there and just tried to see what was going on. No, he
Nah, he
swam.
swam and
Got
was
up,
like,
got
"What's
got
up?"
in the
Face,
right.
yo.
he
You know
went
the
to
thing
get
about
his
that-
head fade.
The thing about that got had me kind of like, oh man, this is crazy. Is so many algorithms got broken because stereotype black people can't swim, and then you know what I'm saying, that's one thing, and then he got out and no shoes on, and he was 16 years old.
Yep.
He was 16. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's 16 years old, and then he was handling grown men. Like that was crazy.
He was
Hang
fighting.
on.
So all right, it's kind of old news at this point because you know how the internet is. You know what I'm saying. But what I would like to do is I like to find people that don't look like us, talk about the same thing that we're talking about, because I pretty much got all angles we got from our side, right? What do you think white people really think about what happened? What do you think happens going forward?
Shit.
Because something has to come back from that.
There's videos of them reenacting with black families.
Yeah,
Those
like-
are cool ones. Those are people that like her mayonnaise.
I don't know. I feel like when they see that video, I just feel like they fucked around and found out. And a lot of people at this point are gonna be fucking around and finding out. So I think they're gonna be on their P's and Q's when it comes
No,
down
I think
to
that's
it.
they're gonna set the standard for a little minute.
Yeah, just for a little
that's
minute.
I agree with that. Like it's gonna.
Because
Like,
if that was
white people
Atlanta,
ain't
he
about
would have
to
got
fuck
his
around.
ass
Yeah.
whooped way worse.
They about to fuck
Yeah.
around for a
Like
minute.
if that was the city of
They about to
Atlanta, they
behave.
would have whooped that boy ass way worse. Like,
I don't think so.
They
I
finna
promise you,
behave.
if
I don't
if
think
this
so.
would have been happening at 5 points downtown,
Oh, that would have been different.
I think that
That
they
would've
would
been
have.
the ass whooping out this
I
world.
just feel like if it was downtown, a lot of people would have been shot instead of people
That was
being
the
beat
most
the fuck
impressive
down
thing, no
by
one
a
got shot.
folding chair. Yeah.
Because that was a family setting type.
Mhm.
People are going on boats and stuff. It's more of a family.
man,
type
y'all ain't
setting.
see the niggas kept telling like, nah, dock the boat.
Yeah.
When them niggas hopped off the boat,
Yeah.
I knew it. I could tell, bro. I swear to God, I could tell them nigga walk when
In
he about
class
to
of
come knock something out.
1975
Dude,
shirts.
he started skipping. When a dude starts skipping to it, you already
Man,
know what's up.
bro.
What's up? What's up? You know what's up.
about to get right there by your jaw. He about to jump right over your shit. I swear to God, bro.
Boy, he ran over. He got that man was talking to him. He said, "Ooh, that dude went like this."
Bro, I'm already know. I'm like, ooh, shit.
One
And-
reason I got thrown in the water too for me was the best too. She was getting fucked up and she threw her in the water.
Man, I
was
love
like,
Yeah,
that.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. It did even seeing like the chair though.
I just felt
love
liberated.
us.
Chair
I love
though.
us.
Somebody got the chair tatted on them.
Yes, bro,
with
the
date.
chair.
I feel
though,
so
like,
liberated. When I saw that, y'all don't understand. I was sitting. I was like,
We just trying to get our reparations. Don't mind us.
Shit, that was my 40 acres in the mule. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Well, he got his ass whooped. But y'all didn't see the thing. I don't know if the nigga was playing, but it was somebody that was like, it
Man,
was a
that
white
man
dude
was
that
serious.
Next
posted-
day he was
Yeah.
like, I ain't know that man could hit that.
He was like, I ain't know
You,
that old
you
man
said
get that hard.
65-year-olds. Because if you see the shirt that say class of 1975. So you
It
do
was
the
their
math. You
reunion.
got a 16-year-old handling grown men, and then you got a 65-year-old man throwing hands.
That mean don't fuck with us.
exactly.
We whoop ass from 8 to 80.
Exactly.
Straight up.
Hey, I feel like the
That's
ones
hilarious.
I feel like the ones that was still kind of like tied into segregation. They was like, "This my motherfucking time." What
It's Alabama too.
Hell
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
This-
that's crazy.
This for Selma.
Niggas done had
They
like
got
5
And
situations.
guess what? The nigga turned himself into Selma police. Swear to God, that's the craziest shit ever.
Black
heard.
people?
No, the white dude. They trying to ask the black people who they is. Black people don't know nobody. We don't know shit. Yeah, y'all
We
talking
don't
about-
know none.
Yeah, I think y'all like give me that beat me in here. Oh yeah, y'all did that. That's how I said it. Fuck that.
I
Like,
got-
beat the shit out of me.
I don't even remember that day. I got
Yeah.
amnesia.
I'll tell you, I
I
was out
saw
of
so
town.
many. I
August
saw so
5th,
many
right?
angles of it. It was crazy.
Bruh, there was
My
so
ass
many
be like, I got hit
angles.
so hard, I
The
don't remember.
commentary was also amazing.
Yes.
It was the one was like boop, bop, bing, bing.
It's like-
only white
Yeah.
people
I like
got
the
that.
clone
It's like
one,
you
like
had
the
to watch
actual.
it a
You
different
can hear
time to
them
see
hit.
it from
Girl.
everybody's point of view. Like I gotta watch it to see when this nigga swam. I gotta watch it to see. Like you just gotta lock in on one person, one situation, one fight. I swear to God, bro. But it was one old head on there whipping ass though, man. Like that shit was crazy.
Oh
That shit
man,
was
I put
insane.
sound effects on one of them. It was a dude with the chair. I put WWE sounds on it.
Damn.
And he really did smack his ass with that bitch.
But he
though, like,
smacked that woman with that
When he hit
shit.
the woman, I was like, damn, you going to jail, bro.
That shit was funny too. She should have stayed out of it. All these grown men out here fighting, and you trying to jump in to help your husband. Why?
Y'all ain't see when he hopped on the
got
boat though and
fucked up.
punched the nigga like the nigga felt that
I
one.
didn't
That's
see
what
that
I
one.
was saying.
Like,
I ain't see
You
that
ain't
one.
see
He
that
jumped
shit?
on-
yes, like that nigga was.
That's what I was talking about. He was like,
Then he hit him with one like
Wee.
that nigga thought about that.
He had to
one, like,
grab his hat and
Thought about
everything.
Yeah, that nigga thought about that nigga hit him and he made that nigga
He
think
went
he
like
was
this.
black.
He
Well,
said,
he
hold on, do I really want to do
He
this?
looked like, can we talk this out? When he looked up, he
Oh,
was like,
it's
what
too
is
late
that?
now.
We talk this
It's
out.
late now.
I
Aquaman
ain't
here.
even mean it.
Aquaman here.
Aquaman had definitely came out.
By
this
the time they wanted to talk it out, shit was too late.
That's crazy.
Ain't talking
boy.
out now.
Wow.
Oh my god.
All right. Y'all got anything else before we
I
wrap?
saw a comment that said that's how we should have acted when they took us away from our motherland. I was like, you know what?
Shit,
A lot of
not
us
gonna
did,
lie,
but
that's
it's
what
also
happened. A
different
lot
parts.
did.
Yeah.
A lot did.
But that doesn't get
That's what
reported.
misconception is.
A lot of
A lot
people bucked,
did.
gang.
I'm pretty sure.
They threw that ass over that water though.
Yeah.
That's why I told my mom I feel like my ancestors was some pussies. She should have died.
I'm saying that.
A lot
I'm
of
She
saying
people
should
that.
have
did.
died for me. Hey, my great granny folks, you should have died.
Yeah, a lot
Should've
of
hopped
people
in that
did.
water.
A lot of people did. Don't do that. A lot of people did. You gotta understand, Europeans had weapons that we didn't have. We weren't about that negative life. We were living off the motherland, enjoying ourselves, not worried about time and when it gets cold because we gotta be inside. You know, we was good outside in the sun. They had to worry about shit we didn't have to worry about.
But
They couldn't be in the sun picking their cotton
yeah,
because
that
they
is
was gonna
kinda fucked
die.
up,
Look,
though,
they
gang.
needed
Like,
something.
You really think about it. But you know what I do got to say too though?
What's up?
Y'all know how they get everything from us. Y'all know who taught them slavery?
We
We
did.
did. They don't never talk
Yeah.
about the white slave trade.
We did
Yeah.
that. We
'Cause
sold
they
our
don't
own
want
people.
you to know they was ever enslaved,
Mm-hmm.
and half of black people don't even know we enslaved them.
I mean, we enslaved our own people as well.
Yeah, and most
I
of the
mean, it's
people, how they
always
caught
talked about
most of the
different,
people was
though.
from like,
It was our slave.
Yeah, it was-
yeah.
it was
They was
other
basically
black-
like,
yeah.
these are
Yeah.
enemies.
Yeah, these
We
are
don't want
ours,
them.
like,
Fuck
fuck
them.
'em.
I mean, but it's also noted that our slavery was different from the American slavery that we endured.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it
for sure.
wasn't.
They
Of
didn't
course,
realize they were gonna go through what they went
I was about to
through
say
when
most
they were giving
definitely.
them away.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like with that
Nobody
happening,
can think
like
about no evil like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell no.
I just feel like black people ain't like that.
No, I this
We were
is,
loving.
this,
we're
this is why I love
reactive.
this show.
Positive, loving, enjoying the sun.
We
Yeah, like-
we covered zodiacs, fights in high end hotels.
Aliens.
We had some aliens. We had some thighs being pinched.
It was her calves. She was pinching her calves.
You said we go what?
You gotta put a disclaimer up there now.
Yeah, I got to rap with you. It's like, hey, well, can I keep? What can I cut out? You got turned up on me over there, boy. I like it though. We got rules on polygamy, NDA talk.
Minor.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I gotta bring you back for another. I guess I gotta do another polygamy episode. So, are you polygamous still, or?
I'm not currently, because you can't find. It's hard to find somebody who got the same mentality. Like all they want to do is fuck, and that's just not what I'm trying to do.
But
We can be single if that's the case. We can be single and do whatever we want. If that's the case, I can do what I want. You can do what you want, and we ain't gotta have no ties.
What else I was gonna name this? Well, I said I was gonna name this something. I said something coochie. I forgot the name. I'll catch it in post. But this has been a great show. I thank you guys for being so open, so honest.
Sure.
And man, we gotta do this again in some way.
It all started with her talking about that chalk.
That chalk.
It
Chalk
all
chips.
started with chalk.
Yeah,
Chalk chips. Shout out to my weird ass addiction.
If you think we got it right, go to the comments, leave some love. You think we got it wrong, eat some chalk chips.